What's going on YouTube? Welcome back to the Men and Motor Show. So, I know all of y'all are going to agree with me on this son of a bitch, because it basically happens to do with all of us, especially if you own a house or any type of piece of property, and if you own a car. The DMV, in my opinion, and everything that has to do with the DMV is a waste of time, a waste of money, and everything that takes place in that place is fucking retarded. I only think that we should ever only have to pay for registration on a vehicle when you first buy the vehicle. So if I were to go buy a brand new truck right now and use my truck as a trade-in, I trade my truck in, or use my truck as a trade-in. And then when I buy a new truck, I pay one-time fee of like $500 on the new truck for registration to get it registered into my name. And that is the only gosh damn time I should ever have to pay registration on a vehicle. And that's the only time that anybody should ever have to pay registration on a vehicle. Because me, for example, paying $160 a year for registration is fucking retarded. That money doesn't go to anywhere except for these politicians' pockets, because these DMV workers are making minimum freaking wage to sit on their ass all day, and they take forever to do nothing, basically, right? And it's costing more money to pay these fuckers than what it's worth. They can get rid of all of their DMV employees except for maybe 2 or 3, and have a bunch of automated machines where you can walk in, pay with cash, debit card, or credit card, and then type in all your information to pay the registration for the new car or whatever, right? And that would save a lot of time and a lot of money, and maybe even help us with lower registration prices, right? But at that point, like I said, and it should only be to where you can transfer the title from one person to the next, and then only pay the registration at one time. That's the only time you should ever have to pay registration, is when you buy a new motorcycle or car, truck, SUV, motorhome, whatever. Now, another thing that I think is freaking stupid and a waste of our money and time and resources is when you have to pay property taxes on a house or a property, like a income property, a rental property, an apartment complex, a piece of dirt out in the middle of the desert or wherever, and you already paid for it. Like, why? Like, at least in where I'm at, if I understand it correctly, you pay 1.25% annually of what the property value is worth, or what you paid for it in property taxes. So if you bought the property in 1970 for $100,000, I think you only pay $1,500 a year or something like that, right? I think that's how that works, at least here in my area. I don't know. I know a couple people who are real estate, or who were either real estate agents or had their real estate license at one point and whatever. So I'll have to ask them. But that's just another thing, is property tax is another way for the government and cities, states, and all that shit to take your hard-earned money for no damn reason. And I honestly think it's stupid. Let me know what y'all think down in the comment section below. Catch you guys on the flip side. Deuce.